Smile for the camera. Say hi.
Hi, YouTube fam.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Hey guys. Okay, so this video is on detangling, and of the three of us, her hair is the toughest to detangle. I don't know why, but her hair gets knotted very easily. Maybe it's because of the carpet headstands. I don't know what she does, but it gets pretty wild. I cannot just comb her hair in the shower like how I do mine under running water, and that won't work for her. I'll get a lot of breakage. And of course, well, I don't want to think everybody knows this, because I didn't know this at one point, and my mom still dry combs her hair. So I try to have her hair in twists when I send her to her. You don't want to dry comb this kind of hair. It's just not safe. You're going to end up with a lot of split ends. I'm going to just show you what it does. And another thing is, it will totally, you can just hear the snap, crackle, pop, and it just doesn't feel good. And of course, I'm using the safest thing is the wide tooth comb, but it is a surefire way to get split ends. It may not look that terrible at first, but later when you do things like try to define curls and wear a wash and go or flat iron, then you will see the damage. Yes, babe. Okay, as compared to this,
My earrings. Do you like it, love?
I love them. Hold on, let me finish. As compared to this, which has been saturated with water, and I put a little bit of my Aubrey Organics Honeysuckle Rose. So all I did was spray that on there, and you can just see the difference on, I didn't even barely finger detangle. I don't even think I did. And already, I'll say that the water made all the difference. I'm sure the Honeysuckle Rose is giving some slip, but the water made all the difference in how the comb is just moving through the hair. So this is the preparation that I take to detangle her hair before washing it. Or else, if I just wash her hair and then condition and then go to style it, I can lose a lot of hair that way at the ends. At the end, what I'm going to have to do to that hair is I'm going to have to trim it, you know, eventually. And her hair is one that you want to walk with a pair of scissors to get some of the single strand knots out, because she gets a lot of that as well. So the more sections that you do, the easier it'll be, because it's less hair in there. And that you can make that decision based on how tangled the hair is, you know, how thick the hair is, how fine the hair is, all of that. I think her hair is fine. It's long and fine. I know it was easily breaking before because she had chopped her hair when she was like 4, and it was very uneven. So some sections were thick and full and some sections were thin because of the cut. So you know, all of that is going to make a difference if you have those type of situations. Not everybody is going to be detangling the same way. Because of so many different reasons. The hair types, and detangling is extremely important. I'm pretty sure that's why I ended up relaxing T's hair, because I couldn't detangle it. I did not know how to detangle it. And if you're using the wrong tool, or you're using the wrong technique, and you don't figure out your hair and how it reacts to different tools and different techniques, then you can just completely, number one, be frustrated, tired, break your back. And then number two, you're doing so much damage to it that by the time you go to style it, you're frustrated. And number three, you're not going to realize length. You're not going to gain any length. You're just going to keep being upset about the split ends when you go to style it. Then you're going to keep trimming it and cutting it, and then you're just going to be frustrated. So detangling is key to retaining length, as well as low manipulation. How many times you detangle is important. I wash her hair probably 4 times a month or 3 times a month. Just depends on what's going on. And I'll detangle it each time with a tool because her hair gets really tangly. I will finger detangle first, and then I will detangle with a wide tooth comb, and then I will detangle with something like, I specifically bought this for her. It's called, can you move that, baby? It's called Goody, the finisher.
This is
and it does a really good job. It has the padding on the bristles. The balls are really big, like they're soft, and I like the give that this. I checked before I purchased it because I've had experience with paddle brushes and some of them tear out your hair. So I'm going to continue with the other half of her hair. Hopefully you could see the difference and in that technique. This is basically what I guess is called a pre-poo. Some people have to do this to detangle, or else you will break a lot of your hair. So, and it can only maybe 20 minutes. Let's say you take 5 minutes on each section, and it'll make all the difference in your whole wash day. It will, at this point, washing is a breeze. Okay, so in review, I'm going to take this section, which is very dry, has not been detangled in a week, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it quickly. If I'm having a problem separating it into little sections, I'll just spritz it through. Okay, the minute that the water hits this, you know, her hair that was dry, now it's just a little damp, but there's no, I couldn't do that, and I didn't even want to try to do that to show you guys, but I couldn't do that before I wet it. I could not do that. It was going to rip and tangle up, and to get it apart, I would have to actually rip it. So, immediately the water, and I'm sure the Aubrey, could you tell? The Aubrey Organic Honeysuckle Rolls help. I only put like about 2 tablespoons in it. So, whatever is your favorite, just dilute some into water. It's mostly, trust me, it's mostly the water that helps get this on the rope. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so now all I've done is separated it into a section. Now I'm going to saturate the ends. All I'm doing is spraying. I'm not really doing any manual detangling because this mixture is doing that for me. Like, I really don't have to. If I want to, I don't need to do the, you can, it depends on the hair that you're working with, but this is a good way to start. just start loosening things up. Really, ideally, the fingers is the best way to start, because you can feel if there were any knots in there, and the fingers are going to help to pull out the shed hair. She's going to have shed hair because I do the low manipulation styling on her as well. I don't comb through her hair, but once a week. She would not have this length if I did that, because every time I have to manipulate it like that, detangling, I risk a lot of breakage at her ends, especially the way her hair is.